I really want like a friend like this in real life. Hey guys, it's the Scribbler, and school is out, so to make up for me being lazy, because that's I literally have no excuse for not uploading at this point. I don't know, just some days like, I'm just not like feeling it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm here now, so that's all that matters, and I'm going to be uploading hopefully every day. 5 days straight is my goal, and if I can't do that, there's seriously something mentally wrong with me. Anyway, welcome back to oh my god, I just found this and it is so good. Okay, so we left off here talking to Natsuki. I skipped past some of it in the last one because I started to like remember these and I already like knew what was happening for a second, so I just kind of skipped past a lot because I got bored. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself now, right? And if you ever have any problems, you can talk to me, okay? I'm your friend too, Natsuki. What's happening here? Really? Freaking voice is like wearing me out already. And I already only said 2 freaking lines. Jeez, that's enough. Gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I'm not sure if this was in the real game or not. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure we were never nice to her in it. Except for if you choose her path, obviously. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I'm not even gonna attempt to do that in that voice. Totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Yuri is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Especially bad one. Shouldn't be talking about that. I think Yuri sounds a lot like Sayori. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. What the frick is happening? It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Started expressing in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile at myself. To be honest, I never really liked the old, like, person you play as in, like, the original game, just because, like, he was just like a freaking jerk to like Sayori and crap. I wasn't a fan of that. Natsuki. Can you come over here really quick, Sayori, and I need to speak to you about a few things for club activities. Aww. Oh, come on. Could your time be any worse? Is he actually enjoying this time? Sorry, it won't take too long. But you do look pretty ghosty over there. What the frick is... Hey, calm down, Monica. You'll get some too. What is this? There's just completely new like faces in here. He suddenly notices how close she's got to me. She easily slides herself a good 12 inches away. And what else is 12 inches? I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. Here you go, I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you did. You're just giving it back. Exactly. Don't you want to know what happens? Well, sure I do. Don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? Awesome. You know I am. Take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you slowly. I'll keep it in a nice glass container for you. I only got part way through the volume so far. Should be able to finish this and hopefully have the time to speak to Natsuki about this tomorrow. Alrighty then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag so not crease any pages. While Natsuki is working with the other girls, Yuri approaches me. So we're keeping your promise, Scrib, and coming back to the club. Oh, you know me. To always keep my promises. This isn't too hope this isn't too overwhelming. I have a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. So he told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. We were just reading and crap. I thought we were friends. And last year too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. He's only a big mouth or so and keeps their manga collection in the club room. Is that a different face too? I can't like tell anymore. I think it is. After he finds herself starting between saying manga and manga. Oh god. Manga is literature. Too straight, but watch the profanity. I guess I said before, I think the person that made this mod likes Natsuki the best, because you'll see, I think. Natsuki must be really mad. I can see the steam coming out from her ribbons. What? I need to get that checked out then. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki paused back into her seat. Hey, come on, Natsuki, let's talk about manga some more. She refused to speak to me for now. So we'll talk to her later about it. Then I forgot to ask her if she likes Sailor Moon or any other magical girl manga. Don't worry, guys. Scrib always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Helps me with busy work without me even asking. See, she has my back here. The cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Jessica's room is so messy. I'm surprised you used to crawl out of that pile every morning. I mean, relatable, you know. It's got, you know, some juicy moldy dishes everywhere. You almost set your house on fire once. Fortunately, I was able to put it out. Didn't know you could set fire to water until I saw you do it. I learn something new every day. That's so. Really good friends, aren't you? Be a little jealous. Yuri's face is looking pretty, How come you and Scribbler can become good friends too? Sayori? That'd be nice, huh? Ever seems oblivious to the situation she just put me into, or she's a genius. I'll thank her later. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? With Sayori? Really? For me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Oh, what is it? Never mind. I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Starting to notice something with Yuri. I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Let me help her out. Yuri, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Sure, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. part. Okay, this is stuff I've already seen from like the main game. Well, here. Her reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out. Picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. She has the book too. I love like the new like things, you know, like art things and all like stuff. They're actually holding stuff and make different faces. Short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Thank you, Yuri, I'll definitely read it. Take the book from Yuri's hand. Her hand is warm to the touch. Calm down there a little bit, sir. It gives me a cold feeling when I touch it. The chill is strange. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Guess I should start reading. Sit down on one of the desks and start reading. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on here? I'm kind of scared to press. It's gazing at me with the more intensity than the sun. Okay, things are starting to get interesting. But, okay, what? It's like only been a few seconds since I sat down on my seat. Turn my eyes at her to see what comes next. Oh, sorry. Looks like Yuri's the same book in her hand she gave me to read. Same book you gave me? It was on sale, so, you know, I got a good bargain. 15% or more. Yeah, I thought it would be a good thing to get two. Seems logical, I guess. Well, can you tell me a bit of what this book is about? Yuri flips over the book to the back and looks over the summary. What I see on my cover, the book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. It looks like it's staring into my soul. Creepy. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I watched Game Theory, like Game Theory's videos on the regular game, and I know there was a lot deeper meaning to that book and like a bunch of other stuff in this game. So, yeah. I think I understand what the people in this mod, I think I understand what this mod's trying to do. What the heck? Alright. Just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. This makes it so much better. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Yeah! That's what, like, the theory was about. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. How can someone make something that dark? It's kinda... Oh, you're gently giggles and starts laughing uncontrollably? Not a fan of that sort of thing? Oh no, I'm all bored. What the heck is going on here? Always like strange stories may enthrall me. Can't say I'm not a fan, but I've read a few books like that. Some really messed up manga I've read in the past. It's actually kind of strange. Maybe it's her eyes. She has pretty eyes though. Whoa. Just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy, what they believe in. And suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, I forgot what my voice was for Yuri. they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. And this for some reason makes me think I heard this somewhere before but can't seem to recall. Oh, don't worry, don't apologize. Hearing what you said actually makes me want to read this book more. Oh, well, that is the truth. Honestly, these like new faces it kind of changes the way I see like Yuri's character. Guess that's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to you. Keep talking, I don't mind at all. Oh, okay. And that just means you're passionate about reading. The thing I can do is listen, hearing good stories, good as reading one. What? The other days, bards used to tell and sing stories from across the land. What am I, a knight? So there's your club after all. What's your club? It's about reading, not talking, right? Right? What? I'm just confused now. What is that? Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Do you want to talk about it more? I actually would like to discuss this with you. I guess. It's fine if I sit next to you, right? I'll sit next to you, right? Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. This is reading company with someone. Start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It was nice actually. Distracting, but the feeling is quite comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. She's reading from my book instead. Each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It's getting spicy. It's like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. He takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's really distracting, and we get doing this as to how embarrassing this really is. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready to turn the page? Oh, are you talking about that? I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Glance over Yuri's face again and ours meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay, you're not as used to reading, right? We'll smile. I want to be patient, it takes you a bit longer. My mind is getting the wrong ideas right now. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Used to reading, I'm just not used to being distracted by the girl next to me. Gotta focus. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, so I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like a close exchange. I clumsily flip each page. Yuri doesn't seem to notice. Before I'm getting into the main character of the story, it's a pretty good read so far. Hey Yuri. Be a silly thought, but you wanna bang? The main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. What? Think so? How does she? Well, I guess he's blunt her in a lot of ways, but she'll second guess all the things she says and does. This is a lot more awkward with the music off. I remained silent for a moment. But screw it, it's probably terrible thing to have in common with it. Okay, everyone, it's poem time. I think it's about time we shared today's poem with each other. And not have enough time if we wait too long. Or you say I'll spare when finishing your thought. Is that alright, Yuri? But kinda down. So if you haven't been looking forward to this, it's fine. Don't worry, Yuri, we'll read more again soon, I promise. Close up my book and place it into my bag. Oh god. It's time to share poems. You're up first. Who would you like to share your poem with? Wait, where did I put my poem? I can't find it. Crap. I remember now. Excuse me while I whip this out. Pull the full poem out. Dude, I already know what they were thinking when I said that. Oh, are we expecting something else? Oh, never mind. What am I first to show? Dude, this game gets me. I scrib. A good time so far. So you same thanks to you. I'm glad to hear it. Otherwise, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Be fair to bring things up, okay? Sure thing. No more fears, time to stop being afraid. Time to help. Anyways, to share your poem with me today? It's kind of embarrassing, but sure. Don't worry, Scrib. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Yeah, after I, was misunderstood about getting my poem. It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. It's true. Might I come a poem? They look so confused reading this. I can tell you don't like it. But this is different than other times. That's nothing, just forget what I said. You mentally okay? Not quite sure what to say. You just turned into freaking like ultra retarded Sandy from SpongeBob. Can reread my poem again? No, it's my first time writing. Please tell me what you think, really? Okay then. Okay, yeah, thank you. Please don't do that again. It's absolutely new to me. I'm speechless. This style is much more different than before. Maybe because I was hearing weird voices in my sleep. But this one might actually suit you. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. The original like this, or I like this. Much better than just random words anyways. I'm not sure if she was referencing something there. Random words. Who would come up with a crappy idea like that? Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. It's a pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Well, at least we actually get to read the poems this time. I remember in the other update we couldn't. The other version of the game. Okay. Hole in the wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Reaching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay, so this was in the main game, and I'm pretty sure it meant because, he breaks the fourth wall. And I think Like they're talking about me or something. I don't know. I'm not good at like deciphering literature. Holy crap! What is this poem? Infinite choices. Who is looking in? Holy crap! What is this person is a lot more like relatable. So what do you think? I like how it smiles at me intently. Wow, I really like this poem. Thanks. It's a new style I've been trying out. Been writing before. Been writing for a very long time. Just no one noticed. What gave you inspiration to write this? I'm not sure. She's the leader of the club. A freaking literature club. Why wouldn't she have been writing this whole freaking time? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of... What the frick is that? I'm retarded, so wait. I need this information. An illuminating discovery realization. Okay, so is she like breaking the fourth wall right now? It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? I don't know how to say that. Yeah, something like that. I wonder if it's similar to what I've been feeling. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, 'cause it's kind of coming on strongly. So I had to push him on it a little. You can tell me, I'd love to hear it. Really? Well, okay, yeah, this is the stuff I like in this mod. It's because like it gets a lot more into detail, or like gets to the point a lot faster. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Never mind. Darn. Anyway, mine's ready. Tip of the day. I feel like I heard this before. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. Advice for today, for listening. That was actually really nice. Yes, Scrib. You're giving me another idea for a poem to write for tomorrow. Thank you. Surprised you would say that. Well, surprised once you get to know me. Silly Scrib. I think she's into me. I think there's more to her poem than she's letting on. So check Sailor next. Okay. Hi, Scrib. See my poem? Sure thing. Answer my poem. I always do that. Oh my goodness, this completely different side of you. I love it. I would have never guessed you'd write something like this. Really? Good writer at all? I'm just writing about my dreams that I've been having lately, that's all. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. No idea either. This is why I like Sari the most, guys. This is literally me. Jeez. Sure, Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Wow. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? When I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a script poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel you. Oh dang, I didn't even notice it was like a different thing. I can feel your feelings in it. Sorry, hugs the sheet against her chest. Here, let me show you mine. I really want like a friend like this in real life. Dear sunshine, when you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. See my forehead to help me out of bed. Give me you rub the sleepy from my eyes. You asking me to come out and play, trusting me to wish away a rainy day. Look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. But it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. It's just a guess, but I already know what's coming up too. You did this morning? Spoke in the morning? No? Well, to do it last night? It's alright, I'm not one to judge. I know you tried your best, Yuri, and that's what matters. What? Wasn't at all, but okay. Wait, what? Thought you were just gonna lecture. Oh. Why would I do that? What is with this poem? Sorts of cute. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. What's up with that? If you're worried about Sayori, this poem's directly calling out to me for a smile because I see. Okay, he's very observant this time. By the way, sorry, this isn't a bad poem. I actually like it. It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though we were almost late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. That pretty much is you. That's what I said to you before. I'll come over to help. I don't know. Please think about it. Am I about to freaking go like FBI the freaking door again? Last time? I think you've shown me your poem. This was so much fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. This time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I'm looking forward to it. I head over to Natsuki's next. This character is so much like me. Like, it literally is me, but you know, the personality. Natsuki, so there's a lot more chill in here. Would you like to see my poem? If I must. Never mind then. I wouldn't have done that. When your mom doesn't get you a freaking Sprite? Jesus. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, yes. Buzzer used the phone several times. Remember, I don't want to give my opinion. Okay, this isn't Natsuki at all. Seriously, then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? Or is this because I wanted to share something with all of you? In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems especially? I had this in mind since then, and I started to write. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have mustered the strength to actually start writing. Thanks, Natsuki. I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was actually complete trash. You're supposed to show me something great poem and make me go, oh, well, it's not that great. But let me show you what real vision looks like. This is like other YouTubers compared to me. I will, he's not that great, but let me show you what a real video looks like. Real commentary looks like. Oh, I just messed up, and you went and ruined it. Now I've seen this poem that makes me not know how to feel about it. Hope you're happy, smarty pants. I'm gonna save this. Does he actually like my poem? Skater retort gets caught in her throat. She likes my poem. Didn't we just meet? I'm getting hit a lot in this. I didn't do anything to you. Just, you don't understand anything. He's way too chill. That's the only thing that's the only difference between me and him is that I wouldn't just go along with what I was saying after I got freaking hit. I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. That's the point, I just wanted your opinion. Really, just care about what you think. Natsuki would just tell me what she means. You figure out if she liked my poem or really hates it. In any case, can I please see yours? Fine, I guess. Because Monica won't make me if I don't. Okay, this is the same poem for the regular game. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. This poem was cool. Straight to the point. Just like this mod. Wow. Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. But I do like it. What? Liar, just be honest. Think I'm lying? I really like it. How would you be so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. See, we're really connecting here. This poem is easy to read and it hits you hard. Wait, are you a mind reader or something? I was just seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. It's really interesting because like in the regular game, they were like pretty similar and this is just kind of bringing it out more. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. While bring out the feeling in the last line. With that disappointment you put at the end. It's simply delicious. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that when the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. She only is a few much younger than the rest of us. Can't wait to see more from you, Natsuki. You really love this poem. Smile at Natsuki. Never have a nice moment with you. Like she talks with her fist. Yeah. Everybody freaking does. Or is she the only person I get hit by? I don't know. Anyways, you should go check out Yuri's poem. It looks like she's been staring at us this whole time. I'll talk more later. It's been fun, Natsuki. Thank you. Around to Yuri, she had her face in her book trying to make it not as obvious that she wasn't staring this whole time. Yuri, are you surprised when we screed? Quickly closes the book. Yuri seems a little nervous. Would you like to see my poem? Carefully hand Yuri my poem. She places her book down on one of the desks. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Exceptional. Wow, she spoke her mind for once. Did I just say that out loud? Yuri tried to cover her mouth but failed miserably. You did, but it's alright. No one is judging you. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That was kind of like something she was thinking in her mind. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Is she right? What are you getting so nervous for? Relax. Takes a breath. So what kind of writing experience do you have? Let me think. None. Too much. I just wrote from my dreams and my heart. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. A huge compliment coming from you. The first time I actually showed a poem out to a friend before. Hits me blankly and looks at my poem again. Looks very interested in that. Coughs. Well, I know that. Just meant, that's like something that Natsuki would say, what she just said. Your trails off unable to find an excuse. Traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if it breaking it down more thoroughly. This is the reason I was able to tell. You keep this poem to further research for your writing style. Ugh. The phrase that just changed the look completely. There's like barely a freaking neck. The head's so much bigger in the eyes. Okay, yeah, that's better. That was freaking weird. Yuri Shelley hands me your poem. Her hand is slightly trembling. Okay, I've read this. Am I the light? Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You should see mine. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read cursive very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is very pretty. I barely even know how to do cursive. I don't even know my name in cursive. So you're fine, Yuri. Right into my chicken scratch. It's a relief. So I really like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Not too short. Usually you write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing it, I wanted to write something a little more mild. And easy to digest, I suppose. Be direct and see what happens. Here's the light flickering in the poem. I'm loving this kid stuff anyway. Well, you see, I don't think I would be on the spot on. Don't worry, you don't have to answer that question. Really? You, about the poem. See, script poets will often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. Usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Instead, tries to describe a poem to me. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past. Like her safe place, and soon to be left with nothing, no anxiety, afraid to change. You know, I wouldn't have even thought of that. It's very impressive, Yuri. Definitely yours was impressive too, so I could probably learn a lot from you. Of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. And me too, you wouldn't see it from me, but I can get really stressed out. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Okay. You too. This girl's really something else. It's kind of weird that he's acting like this to everybody though. Cause it might like, I don't know, I feel like kind of something from like the regular games and happen where everybody's just gonna be like obsessed or something. I don't know. Just have a feeling that something's gonna happen like that. Just some conflict with everybody. Or there's gonna be a, I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. The tightness in my chest causes me discomfort. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. Don't know if they were really complimenting me, or were they just doing it out of pity. Well, if you're at rock bottom, there's no other way than up, right? Better start climbing. At least I learned a little bit from each of them. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. Might land on Yuri and Natsuki. What the heck? They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems with one another. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. His eyebrows furrow in frustration. Now Yuri smiles sadly. This does not bode well. Oh, this is the freaking fight. I wonder if this is gonna change. What's with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. He'd say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Oh God. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Can that be cute? You're missing the point. I know that. Just meant language, I guess. You said the same thing too, so can't really say anything. I'm trying to say something nice. You had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. It really didn't come out nice at all. Do a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So you liked it. ScribblerTV. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, reached the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Expected to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. A poem to you now. You told me he was impressed by it. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here. There was a lot of like the same stuff in this one, and that's why I wasn't really talking like too much or saying anything. Well, there was like a couple things with Yuri with like the weird creepy crap, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Glad you see cliffhanger with them fighting. I will do another one soon, this time like I promised actually, and something's coming tomorrow too, so stay tuned for that, and yeah, goodbye.